Okay, let's get right to it. The idea that, everyday folks are actively making money with AI in 2025.
Hmm.
Not some like pie in the sky future thing. That's what's so compelling. We're talking about real income right now.
Absolutely. And look, it's understandable to feel maybe a bit overwhelmed by all the AI buzz,
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
But the truly remarkable development, I think, is seeing these tools actually translate into, well, tangible financial gains for individuals.
Right.
So our goal today is really to cut through the noise and pinpoint exactly how people are building wealth using AI.
Precisely. And we've got a fantastic guide for this deep dive, a recent article called Top 5 AI Tools Making People Rich in 2025.
Yeah, good source.
So think of this as your express route, understanding what's actually delivering results, no jargon, just the practical insights.
Exactly. We're going to explore each of these 5 tools, understand their core capabilities, and maybe most importantly, look at the diverse ways individuals are using them.
How they make money.
Yeah, how they generate income from like supplementary side projects to more ambitious business ventures. And often, this is key, often without needing a huge upfront investment.
Okay, so first up is ChatGPT 4.5 and something called custom GPTs. Now, most of us know ChatGPT generates text, but it seems it's evolved, more business
It
focused.
really has, yeah. Think
Yeah.
of it less like a general chatbot and more like a potential business partner,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe even a co-founder in some ways.
Mm-hmm.
The real innovation here, I think, is these custom GPTs. They let users design their own AI bots, tailored to really specific niches.
Okay.
The article highlights how these can handle things like customer service queries, create SEO-optimized blog content,
Right, stuff to get you seen on Google.
exactly, driving more visibility,
Hmm.
and even produce whole ebooks, email marketing campaigns, video scripts, you name it.
So it's not just asking ChatGPT for help anymore. You're basically building your own little AI specialist.
That's a great way to put it. A specialized AI assistant for a particular task.
So how does that turn into actual cash? How are people making money from this?
Well, in several pretty significant ways.
Yeah.
We're seeing individuals offering, say, content creation services powered by these custom GPTs.
Okay.
Imagine someone builds a GPT specifically for writing, like, product descriptions for e-commerce stores.
Mm.
They can then sell those descriptions at scale.
Ah,
Others are curating content in a specific field
yeah.
and using GPTs to automate their paid newsletters.
Interesting.
But what's really catching on is monetizing the GPTs themselves. If you build a really effective niche bot, the article uses the example of a fitness meal planner bot.
Yeah, I saw that.
You can actually sell access to that bot, maybe through your website or on platforms like Gumroad.
Wow, that's a clever pivot. So you're not just selling the output, you're selling the tool.
Exactly.
That fitness meal planner bot, I can totally see the appeal for, health conscious people.
Precisely. And it really lowers the barrier for offering specialized knowledge or information.
Mhm.
The article even mentions AI-driven coaching businesses, where a lot of the interaction, the guidance, is handled by a carefully built custom GPT.
Okay, fascinating. That covers text. Let's shift gears to visuals. Midjourney V6. I've seen some, frankly, stunning images from this. It feels way beyond basic image generators.
Undeniably.
Yeah.
Yeah, Midjourney V6 has significantly broadened access to high-quality graphic design. Its
Mhm.
real strength is generating these remarkable visuals, logos, mock-ups for merchandise, even quite detailed illustrations for, say, children's books, all from simple text prompts.
Right, you just type what you want. So how are people turning these amazing pictures into, well, income?
The print-on-demand market is huge here.
Okay.
People are using Midjourney to whip up unique designs for T-shirts, mugs, posters, stuff like that. Then they sell them through platforms like Etsy or Redbubble without ever touching inventory.
Right, handles the logistics.
Exactly.
Mm.
We're also seeing AI art being sold as NFTs, those
Yeah.
unique digital tokens,
Yep.
or just as digital assets, like unique stock photos. And for content creators, Midjourney is, well, invaluable for quickly making custom YouTube thumbnails or eye-catching graphics for blog posts. Saves a ton of time and design cost.
So if you've got the ideas, you can basically become a digital artist or designer without needing, like, years of art school.
Very much, yeah.
The article suggests starting small, maybe digital art packs or T-shirt designs. Seems like a pretty accessible way in.
It really is. And the real kicker is the speed and the potential scale. Once you get good at writing effective prompts, you can generate a lot of high-quality visuals quite quickly.
Okay, next tool. Pictory. This one's about video, which, let's be honest, often feels like a huge hurdle for creators. What's Pictory's angle?
So Pictory focuses on rapidly turning text into pretty high-quality video.
Text to video.
Exactly. If you have a script, a blog post, even just bullet points, Pictory can automatically generate a video. It adds visuals, music, captions, the whole package. This is super powerful for churning out content in different niches. Think motivational stuff, finance explainers, travel channels.
Okay, so it strips away a lot of the fiddly technical video editing stuff. How does that translate into income?
Well, a really prominent trend is creating multiple faceless YouTube channels.
Ah, I've heard about these.
Yeah. By using, say, ChatGPT for the scripts and then Pictory to automate the video making, people can build entire channels around specific topics without ever showing their face on camera.
And the money comes from?
Mostly YouTube AdSense, the ads on videos, but also affiliate links and descriptions, and sometimes sponsorships once the channel gets big enough.
Right.
Plus, some users are offering video creation services to clients or using Pictory to make slick promo videos for their own digital products.
The article mentioned a winning combo using ChatGPT for the words and Pictory for the video. Sounds incredibly efficient.
It is remarkably efficient. It basically streamlines the whole video production workflow, letting people scale up their content creation massively.
All right, moving on. Tool number 4 is Leonardo.ai. The article calls it a new favorite for 2025. What makes it stand out from, say, Midjourney or other image tools?
Leonardo.ai is another strong contender for generating digital assets, yeah. But it seems to be gaining traction because it's quite user-friendly, and it excels at creating specific types of assets.
Like what?
Think unique coloring books, distinctive character illustrations for stories or games, stickers, even elements for user interface designs. It uses prompts like the others, but seems tuned for these kinds of outputs.
Okay, so a slightly different creative focus. What's the income angle here?
Very similar in principle, but focused on those asset types. We're seeing users upload their Leonardo.ai stuff to platforms like Gumroad, KDP, that's Amazon's Kindle, direct publishing for books, and Etsy.
Ah, so setting up passive income streams.
Exactly. Selling digital coloring books, maybe children's storybooks with AI characters, sticker packs, these are popular. Another route is licensing the designs to brands or other creators who need unique visuals.
The article specifically suggested children's storybooks or sticker packs. That feels like a very concrete starting point for someone, doesn't it? Might see results relatively quickly.
It really does. The demand for unique digital assets keeps growing, and Leonardo.ai makes tapping into that market much easier, even without deep design skills.
Okay, last one on the list. The 10 Web AI website builder. Building a website that can definitely stop people in their tracks. How does 10 Web help?
So 10 Web uses AI to let users create entire WordPress websites without needing to write any code.
Zero code.
Zero code. You essentially describe the kind of site you want, maybe answer some questions, and the AI generates a functional structure. Then you can customize it.
That's huge for anyone intimidated by web development. How are people monetizing this capability?
Several profitable ways. One is building niche websites, maybe focus on a really specific hobby or topic, and then flipping them, selling the whole site for profit.
Because it's faster to build them now.
Much faster. So you could potentially build and sell multiple sites. Another way is creating affiliate blogs or setting up dropshipping stores using these AI-generated site structures.
Makes sense.
And finally, for the more entrepreneurially minded, 10Web makes it feasible to offer AI-powered web design services. You build sites for clients who need a professional look, but maybe want a more affordable option than traditional design.
The article highlighted combining 10 Web with ChatGPT for the website text and maybe Midjourney for the images. Like a complete AI business toolkit.
Exactly. You could basically construct an entire online business ecosystem using these tools working together.
Right.
It dramatically lowers the barrier to entry for getting online and starting various kinds of online businesses.
So looking at all 5 of these, ChatGPT, Midjourney, Pictory, Leonardo, 10 Web, what's the big picture, the main takeaway for someone listening?
I think the central theme is really empowerment through accessibility. That's the core idea.
Yep.
These AI tools are, well, they're democratizing the ability to create, to design, to build websites, and ultimately to generate income online. You don't necessarily need to be a coding guru anymore, or a pro graphic designer, or a seasoned video editor to launch a side hustle, or even scale up an online business.
Absolutely. It really feels like this is shifting things, opening up new avenues for people to make money in ways that just weren't feasible before.
It truly is. And that leads to, I think, a crucial question for you, the listener. Which of these tools actually sparks your interest the most?
Right.
The article wraps up with that thought provoker. Which AI tool are you using or planning to explore this year?
It's definitely something to mull over, isn't it? Think about your own interests, maybe skills you already have, and what kind of income stream appeals. These tools offer a really fascinating range of possibilities.
For anyone looking to harness AI in a practical, wealth-generating way, yeah.
Definitely worth exploring further.